Mom, I already made the pie crust earlier. You guys saw that video. And now I am making the homemade pumpkin pie out of that pureed pumpkin that we made in the video before. It's all a 3-step process. It does take a little bit of time, but it's so rewarding knowing what you put in your food. You know where the pie came from, the pumpkin, you can grow your own pumpkin, and normally I do, but I did not have the capability to do that this year. So I've got all my ingredients ready. We're going to slide this over so you guys can see me whipping it up. I even baked my little star to put on top, and I didn't completely bake it, so when I do put it on top, it'll brown a little bit more. So we will get that going, and you guys saw that I kind of messed up the crust a little bit, but we'll make do with what we've got, because you know I do have another one in there, but I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna eat it, and it's still gonna taste the same. So we'll see you guys in a second when I grab the rest of the ingredients out of the refrigerator. Okay, I've got all my ingredients here. I need 2 eggs. That's 1 egg. My oven is preheated to 425. We are going to whip up these eggs for just a little bit. And we're going to add half a cup of sugar to that. Get that whipped around. And normally I put all my ingredients into a little bowl. All my seasonings. We're going to do 1 teaspoon cinnamon. I'm just going to dump that right in. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger. And this one's a little tricky because I do not have 1/8 of a teaspoon. I've got 1/4 of a teaspoon. And it's a little wet. So we are going to get out about that much of ground cloves. I love that smell. It's one of my favorites. And we're gonna stir that around. We're gonna add 1 can of pumpkin. Which is 16 ounces. 1 can of pumpkin. So 16 ounces of my pureed pumpkin. Oops. Knocking things over. The last thing I need is 1 can of evaporated milk. You shake it really good, and it's not the sweetened condensed milk, it's evaporated milk. I've used this in my macaroni and cheese before. I didn't have milk one day and I was making homemade macaroni and cheese, and so I just added a little bit of water to it. It was so good. Okay, get that in there. We're just gonna dump the whole can in. Whole can and a little bit down the side. That's okay. Get this mixed in. Make sure that sugar in the bottom is stirred in. And that's it. And because it is so liquidy, we are going to open the oven and we're going to pour the pie into this while it's in the oven, so I don't have to move it around, because moving it around it'll spill. So we are going to carefully do that right now. And ta-da! Okay, it's been 15 minutes. We are going to turn it down. It was at 425. We are going to turn it down now to 350 and let it bake for 45 minutes. Okay, it has been 45 minutes. I took the foil off. I'm going to bake it for just about 5 minutes longer. I stuck a toothpick in and it came out just a little bit of pumpkin on it. So I'm just basically browning up the crust and baking it the rest of the way in the middle. And once we pull it out and put it on the clothing rack, it's going to bake just a little bit longer, like a couple minutes. It always does. And that is pumpkin pie from a whole pumpkin. I'm going to get one more pie, some muffins, and a pumpkin log, a pumpkin roll, whatever you want to call those. And I might even show you how to make that pumpkin roll in a next video. So this is where my crust kind of folded over a little bit. That's why I put it on a pan just in case it pours over. It just poured a little bit in there, not much, so that wasn't too bad.
Winner, winner.
And tomorrow we'll have this for dessert with some homemade whipped cream. So excited. And there's my little star pastry.